We will get started here pretty promptly because we are keeping this to a tight 30 minutes. We have a couple incredible charities that are here with us today to talk about the incredible work they do in your community to support veterans this week. The CFC is celebrating veterans. It is the cause of the week. Hopefully you are aware of that, receiving cause messages and such. But we are so excited to hear from these charities about the good work that they do with contributions raised through the Combined Federal Campaign. We'll give people one more minute to get in. All right. Well, we are recording this, so we will be sharing this with federal employees across the agencies who are participating with us in this Veterans Virtual Charity Fair. I'm Jen Howard. I am the Vice President and Chief Operating Officer for NBMA. We are one of two federal contractors responsible for bringing the Combined Federal Campaign to your local community. I'm joined here today with my colleague, who will introduce herself in just a moment. And we are super excited to be celebrating veterans this week. It is Veterans Week, and the CFC is celebrating them. Again, with us today are a couple of nonprofits who are going to tell you all about the great work they are doing with CFC contributions in your community. Shell?
Hello guys, I am Shell President. I'm your Northern Area Director. I'm happy to see that everybody was able to attend. Like Jen was saying, we are here to help showcase some charities that do support our veterans. So I definitely wanted to pinpoint local charities within the IKSO area. So we can kind of see what's within our area and who we can focus on and maybe give some donations to when it's time to give, and just keep them in mind. And Giving Tuesday when it's time to go ahead and give. So I'll definitely go ahead and get started. But I definitely want you guys to, in the chat, just let me know what agency you're with. So we can kind of see who's shown up this morning. And again, I do appreciate you guys attending.
Thanks, Shell. Yeah, drop into the chat which agency you are joining from, and maybe how many years you've been with the federal government. Right, Shell, should we introduce our first speaker?
First, I did want to go ahead and get started with a video. This is a charity, specifically the Gary Sinise charity. And I'll go ahead and get started with that video. Bear with me. I apologize if it's a bit chunky, but this is new to me, so bear with me.
Yeah, as Shell pulls that up, I want to say thank you to everyone that's participating today. The CFC is using new technology. It's called an OWL, where we are testing the ability to bring a hybrid environment, charity fair in person and virtually, to federal agencies and employees that are teleworking. So thank you for saying yes to participating to our charities, and to those in attendance as we learn together how to bring a hybrid event to CFC. So
thank you guys. And just so I can go ahead and let you know that we are having a video, then Caitlin will definitely go ahead and speak with for ability. And also I'll have an additional video, and John will go ahead and let us know about Operation Job Ready Veterans. Bear with me. I'm going to switch over to YouTube so I can go ahead and get that video for you guys to see. So bear with.
Sound.
Happy to be alive. So when everyone showed their love and support, it's overwhelming.
Please join me to help us help our defenders who keep us safe and our communities strong. Donate today at GarySineseFoundation.org.
Excellent. Thank you, Shel.
I'll definitely move it on to Caitlin. She's going to go ahead and speak on 4 Paws for Ability. Caitlin?
Hi, I'm so honored to be here and share about 4 Paws for Ability. And then next slide. If you're not familiar with us, 4 Paws for Ability, we are a nonprofit located in Xenia, Ohio, and we train and place service dogs with children and veterans with disabilities. We are the largest organization whose primary mission is to place service dogs with children. And we are one of the only organizations to have no minimum age requirement for a child to get a service dog from us. We've been around since 1998, and we have our veterans program that we started in 2010. And we do 120 service dog placements every single year. And we just placed our 2,000th service dog. So a huge milestone for us. We are a nonprofit and rely heavily on the help of volunteers and donations. The different types of service dogs that we train, they can help in a variety of ways, such as autism assistance, seizure assistance, diabetic alert, mobility assistance, hearing ear, a combination of those tasks, and for our veterans as well. So what's really cool is speaking to this audience, we train and place service dogs for veterans who can benefit from different task work mentioned here, but also for a child of a veteran as well. So maybe the veteran themselves, they're not looking for a service dog, but their child has a disability who could benefit from the tasks of a service dog. So we are very thankful to play such a large part in the military, the government community through our service dogs. The task work the dogs provide requires a lot of raising and training, as you can imagine. We have our own breeding program, which allows us to know that we're breeding the best of the best dogs to ensure long lives, healthy dogs, and start training when they're just 3 days old, doing what's called biosensor. As you can imagine, little tiny puppies, working on handling, introducing them to temperatures, textures. And then our puppy enrichment program is like puppy kindergarten, where the dogs are learning how to sit and give high fives and be introduced to objects dogs are typically afraid of. And then they spend about a year living with volunteers who really help us get the dogs socialized out in the community to build their confidence in preparation for their advanced training, which is the last part of their task, their service dog training. They'll come back to our facility in Xenia and receive their specialized task training unique for their future partner. So from beginning to end, it's about 2 years for us to fully train a service dog for their service dog placement. So if you're interested in helping at all, we're always looking for volunteers to help at our facility, work with some dogs, or to foster for us. We provide all the supplies for those who foster for us, and our fosters live within about a 3-hour radius of our facility. Donations truly help our mission. As you can imagine, from beginning to end, it's about $40,000 invested in a single service dog because of all the vet care, all the training that they receive. And we never want to have to ask somebody to pay that. So we raise donations on 4 Paws and to reduce the cost to our families to get a service dog from us. So that is how we use donations to help more families, more veterans get service dogs. Also, just sharing about our mission. If you know somebody who could benefit from a service dog, if you just want to stop by sometime, if you're in the area to snuggle some puppies, we'd absolutely love to host you, to show you around. We have about a 3-acre campus in Xenia, and that allows us to have about 500 dogs in our program to make those 120 service dog placements every year. So it truly takes a whole village, a whole community to make our mission possible so we can continue to train dogs and transform lives. But happy to connect after this if you have any more questions.
All right, well, I'll definitely leave things open if anyone had any questions for Kaylin.
For Pause for Abilities CFC code is 59894. Thank you, Kaylin, for being with us today. We appreciate you and all the work you're doing in the community.
Yes, thank you, Kaylin.
Thanks for having me.
All right, and I do have another video. This is specifically about disabled American veterans, charitable service trust, and what things that they do to help our veterans. Allow me just a moment. I'll also share that video.
Taking care of those who served and sacrificed for our nation is a sacred responsibility. When a man or woman steps forward to defend our freedom and is forever changed as a result, the DAV Charitable Service Trust is there to empower and assist. By supporting key rehabilitative programs and other initiatives that provide direct service for veterans, the Trust ensures veterans, their families, and survivors don't fall through the cracks. By focusing on specific physical and psychological barriers, the Trust helps veterans address and overcome disabilities incurred in service. The Trust thoughtfully supports efforts that provide a lifetime of support. By supporting therapy programs, the Trust enables veterans with extensive mental, physical, and emotional injuries to live high-quality lives with respect and dignity.
It saved my life, gave me an entire new way of being, woke my spirit. I didn't even know I had a spirit inside.
The Trust further supports programs that provide food and shelter to homeless veterans while connecting them to essential medical care, benefits counseling, and job services. In addition to supporting external initiatives, the Trust helps maintain the DAV Transportation Network, a volunteer-operated, nationwide network that provides transportation to sick and injured veterans to and from VA medical centers and clinics.
Vince, what does it mean to you when other people volunteer their time to help veterans?
Not everybody is thoughtful about the veterans, but the ones that are, I really appreciate it.
DAV's employment program also executes a busy schedule of more than 145 career fairs across the nation each year with support from the Trust. These fairs connect military personnel, veterans, and their spouses with employers who know the value of hiring those who served. You can make a gift to the Trust through the combined federal campaign, United Way, state and corporate workplace campaigns, or through your employee matching gift program. Service members and federal employees or retirees can use code number 11322 when donating through the CFC. You can rest assured that your generous donation will be put to its intended use, as more than 95 cents out of every donated dollar goes directly to support programs that contribute to the victories that the Trust makes possible. The Trust is a recurring recipient of the coveted 4-star rating from Charity Navigator, the nation's largest independent charity evaluator. When you give to the Trust, you ensure veterans receive the assistance they need, when and where they need it. For more information, visit charitableservicetrust.org.
Excellent.
All right. Thank you guys for allowing me to show that video to you. And next I do have John. And John, forgive me, I cannot pronounce your name. If you would pronounce it for me. Ziegler?
No problem. It's not that hard. It's just John Ziegler. Good morning, everyone. I'm the communications director at Operation Job Ready Veterans. Just a little bit about myself. Been with OGRV for 7 years now. I retired from the Army, active duty Army in 2014. And really, just as my personal story, I was an artillery officer, most of my time was Fort Bragg. And I took some time off and found OJRV back when they were teaching in-person classes. And, the information that they put out, how they address transition and then job readiness, it really resonated with me, and they haven't been able to get rid of me since. Our mission is to bridge life's transitional gaps for veteran service members and military families. A lot of programs will focus on the veterans. We will focus equally on the veterans, their dependents, the spouses, because what we always say is the family also serves. And so we give equal effort in whatever we do. First addressing transition and then connecting people with employment, job readiness, and then connecting them to employers. We do this by affecting one person, one business, and one community at a time. No one's ever heard of Call of Duty or Operation Job Ready Veterans, but they've heard of Call of Duty. So Call of Duty is our largest benefactor, and we work for them primarily in the Midwest. You can see the states that we're partnered out of. Next slide, please. I am talking to you from downtown Indianapolis. The Veteran Center, you can see right there, 777 North Meridian. And we really can't do it without our partners. So we are really, we've been doing this since 2007. Originally started out down in southern Indiana, and then we moved up into Indianapolis, and then we expanded once we started getting our feet under us out into 10 different states. And each year we hope to go into a new state, but primarily stay focused in the Midwest. Many of you have probably seen us at the Recruit Military DAV job fairs. We've been partners with them for about 5 years now. So every single Recruit Military event that they have in the Midwest, we are at, and we're very thankful for the partnership that we have with them, and we're on their website, and likewise they're on ours. Lilly is the other major benefactor that funds everything in Indianapolis for us. Oh, sorry, go backwards one. Sorry, it was too quick. And just the other organizations you can see on here. But Lilly does fund us for everything that happens in the state of Indiana. And so since we started here, we grew up. It's where most of our partnerships exist with the Department of Workforce Development, the National Guard out of here, and any other veteran organization. All right, next slide. This is what we were known for before, was our training and how we brought people in and we taught them everything they needed to know about job readiness, searching for employment, connecting with employers. And we were very good at it, but it became really cumbersome to do in-person classes. And just like everyone else, we switched to a virtual platform. So now what we do is we teach every single Wednesday. It's like a working Wednesday over lunchtime. Just like this, only 30 or 40 minutes for each class, and we cover LinkedIn, federal resume, civilian resume, networking, and interviewing assistance. So we take all of our large classes and we distilled it, and then we work one-on-one with our clients who can attend the classes. Doesn't mean that we don't do in-person events, but those are established, in different locations based on who's working in that area. All right, next slide. These are the supportive services. So a lot of, for us, when you focus first on transition, It can mean anything. It is a person transitioning from active duty into civilian life, from reserve component into, going from one job to another, going from school to employment, whatever that is. Each of those periods come with different mental, physical, adjustments that have to be addressed first. Because if you don't address transition first, then it doesn't matter where you put them in employment, they won't be successful. So we make sure we address all of those issues. We don't hold on to any, we don't claim to be experts in housing or finance or anything like that. And we rely on our community partners to assist us to know that in those areas. All right, next slide. Once we finish our mission of employment and getting veterans and dependents hired, we also do a lot of outreach. Like I said, we teach classes. We're very big into holiday programs, Blue Star here in Indianapolis, and then also out in the Columbus and Louisville area. So really, the tri-state area of what we're talking about, we're really entrenched. We have people in every major city working and trying to connect and stay connected with veteran organizations. All right. And how you can support word of mouth. We don't have a large marketing department or anything. We do work with a marketing coordinator who also helps us with our grants, but the way you can really help us is just referring people. Anyone that you know that's looking to improve their employment or get employment, we would love to assist with that. We can get people who do find employment if they have any needs. I will tell you here in Indianapolis, one of our longstanding partners, HVAF, which is Helping Veterans and Families, they had a fire downtown here, and so they're dealing with things. So this past week, I've helped probably 5 veterans with transportation assistance. So one of the major barriers of finding employment is getting to work every day, and if we can assist with buying Uber cards, Lyft cards, or scheduling transportation for them, then that's what we do. We purchase work equipment, work attire, all of that. But the way you can really help us, of course, by donating to us. But if you know any veterans, just find us on www.ogrv.org and tell them about us. They can sign up on there. Next slide. That is all I have. I did not put our CFC number on here. So Jen, if you could help me out, that'd be great. If you have any questions, I'm here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, John. We do appreciate that. And I actually thought I saw your CFC code on the slide. I want to make sure
it was.
That there it is. Nope, didn't see it. That was, is that your CFC code?
I have it. Hold on.
Is it the 39811?
39811.
Yep, I thought I saw it. So yeah, 39811. So definitely, we do appreciate you. Everything that you do, John. Thank you so much for telling us about your cause. Did anyone have any questions for John?
All right. Well, thank you guys all for being here today. Thank you for to our federal employees that are with us. Thank you for your continued service to our country through your civilian jobs. If you've served, thank you for your service. And of course, to our charity partners, thank you. Thank you for all you do to help our veterans. It is so important. And without the contributions from the CFC, I know it would be a little bit more difficult for you. And so hopefully with this event and throughout the giving season, the CFC is open through January 15th. We will be able to raise lots of money for these worthwhile charitable organizations that are supporting veterans right here in your very own community. So thank you guys for being here today.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys.
Yes, thank you so very much.
Have a great day, guys.
Bye.
Remember, OJRV rock. Way to go, Ziegler.